further for me, and it was like, oh my gosh, like, and I really think that we need to change this, not only for ourselves, like definitely for ourselves, but more so for our daughters and the next generation coming up. Like, we don't want them to grow up with the same like body issues that we did, or same feelings about themselves or others. You know, even when we like think like we don't feel the greatest about ourselves, I know we all still at one point or another find ourselves judging others too on that same note. And you know, and it may not be the same thing that we're judged for, but we all are guilty of it. And it's really easy to fall into that trap because, you know, it's kind of like sheep, like it's a crowd and it's what's been acceptable, and we have to be the ones that stand up and say, like, that's not acceptable anymore. Not just like to others, but to ourselves. Like, we have to stop bashing ourselves. We're only hurting ourselves and those around us. And if we're talking bad about our own bodies and our kids are hearing that, like, what do you think they're thinking about theirs? You know, like, that really opened my eyes to a lot. So so this is about the truth behind the shame that we feel. So despite what we've been led to believe, there's no such thing as the perfect body or body shape. So, you know, some people say, like, I wish I was an hourglass figure. I'm a pear. Pear is the worst shape. Guess what? I'm a pear. And I do think pear is the worst shape. I've always thought that. Well, but it's also not, because I have come to learn, and this woman has taught me to, like, love and accept the things about my pear shape that are beautiful. And every shape has beautiful and wonderful things about it. Yeah, we may not love everything about our bodies, but they were all given to us by God, and for like a reason. And there are ways that we can dress them that are flattering. A lot of us just really don't know these things, you know. And you know, sometimes we do a little, and sometimes some people just don't, you know, and you're like, oh, honey, if I could just dress you, you know, like, I used to be that, like, and sometimes I still am, like, I'm not even gonna lie. Sometimes I, like, put something on, and I'm like, I'm not too sure, like, I have to ask a friend just to make sure, because sometimes I'm like, I think I try to be so stylish that sometimes I'm like, is this too much? Is this kind of weird, you know, sometimes. But, yet many women punish themselves mentally, physically, and emotionally trying to achieve the unattainable goal.